I'll be honest, I can never get tired of this view, and I hope you don't either. What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we made our way here to Frontier Village, put up some quests. Oh goodness, we helped a bug lover become friends with another bug lover, but for different reasons, and we also saved the village from a giant Orluga attack. But in this episode, we have one very long chain of quests that I want to take care of. And in fact, instead of running up there, I'm just gonna kind of warp. Let's see, not there. Though we do need to go through the archaeology level, so maybe heading to Ricky's house might be the best option here. Yeah, indeed it is, because I think it's right up here where we need to go. No, not here, but I think it's the next level actually. I think, yeah, indeed I am, but I believe it, yeah, it has to be nighttime. So let's change the time here real quick. Well, it's almost nighttime, just not quite. And when we do that, Lupa is gonna be here. So let's talk to him. Friends, did you see my Grampy Pond? Do you see my Grampy Pond anywhere? Could you go into more detail? Went here too. He should be in Colony 6, but there has been no contact from him since the Mechon attack. In Colony 6? Oh no, please don't tell me all killed. If he managed to escape. But it would be difficult for any of those to contact this village. Actually, I want friends to take him some secret Napon elixir. First, I need help making it. Do friends mind helping me? So we need to grab materials for a secret Napon elixir. Now what exactly that is, I guess the game will probably tell us here in a moment, I would think. First I need 3 things. Oh, Hades beetles, all-seeing eyes, and potent brog poison. I had the all-seeing eyes, though we don't have the Hades beetles from Makna Forest. Though I believe there's probably some trades around here for those that we can grab. And then the potent brog poison, I know for sure that we're going to have to go grab that from Sartorial Marsh. So, let's do it. So this is secret elixir ingredients. Of course, we already have those eyes. But let me look for that trade real quick here inside Frontier Village, and then we'll head off to Sartorial Marsh. So let me find the Napon that hopefully trades that item, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we can actually trade with a Baba. We only need 1 star affinity with Frontier Village in order to get the Hades beetle that we need. And I don't think this is an overtrade. Yeah, no, it's not. And we only need, what, 3 of these, I think. So this should be the last trade. I'm just going to show this off here. Oh, no, we need 5 of these. So I'm not going to sit here and make you guys watch me trade for all of these. So I'm going to meet you guys over in Sartorial Marsh. Alright, so we're over here at the glowing obelisk. So now this warp point isn't the closest like warp or like skip travel location to the Brogs that we actually need to take care of. In fact, the one at the top left of your map up there, the other obelisk, is much quicker. However, though, I want to head back up here to the Igna territory for one very specific reason. I want to head back up here to the Exile Fortress, actually. Because if we head right up over in here, you'll remember way back when there was a unique monster inside of here, Reckless Godwin. But we never actually took on this unique monster. So I want to do that right now. So we should hopefully take care of this guy pretty quickly. Though we need to be a little careful because this guy in particular, I want to focus our efforts here. Fiora, just don't take a lot of damage here. I want to do this because this guy has a unique attack that if we're not careful, Crazy Dance 3, no, we're fine. More than likely, yeah, we'll get a vision for, yeah, Decapitator. It does 5,200 damage, which is all of Fiora's health. Now I'm toppled, so I can't stop it. Is it gonna miss? It's attacking me, but it's going to miss. My agility is just way too high. But I wanted to point that out because this is one of the first enemies that we've seen with a instant death, an instant death art, and I believe a Monado shield will instantly block whatever attack that might have been. However, I just wanted to point that fact out because it's really interesting. And oh, I was about to say, why can't I move? But then I realized they're doing a chain attack, and every single one of them missed. Absolutely beautiful, you guys. I should be able to take care of these shield Ignas pretty quickly. They're not super strong in any way. Backslash, and there we go. Lots of chests in here, though. Wasn't really looking to take care of all of these guys, but I mean, sure. Get some Empress gear. I think that's all heavy equipment. I don't really feel like using that on Ryan. Especially considering I'm trying to make him more of like an attacking character. Of course, we have the ability to open this door, so why I couldn't just jump there just now was a little strange. Yeah, I should have just jumped down here slowly but surely. Yeah, because we have enough health as it is that yeah, we're doing just fine. But I wanted to take care of that unique monster because obviously it's a free affinity coin that we can use. But here are the poison bras we need to take care of. Just making sure we avoid that quad wing because still very strong. Don't want to draw any unnecessary attention to ourselves. Now that guy, if he sees us attacking, will join in the fray, so we need to be extra careful here. Yeah, okay, we're doing just fine. Let's see. Okay, no item from him. I'm going to continue to run around and fight these brogs. I'll get the items that we need, and I'll meet you guys back in Frontier Village, though. Of course, I definitely recommend, though, real quickly before we go, change the time today because you don't want to be fighting those quad wings and whatnot that are much higher level than you. Trying to get these items. That would be very, very bad. And they will attack you if they see you attacking another enemy, so keep that in mind. But I'll get all these items that we need, and then I will meet you guys back inside of Frontier Village. Alright, and there we go. We got that last item. I didn't realize the quest would complete right away, but we've got all the secret elixir ingredients. So now, I believe that we just need to go see Lupa. Yeah, so I'll meet you guys over in Frontier Village. Alright, what's up, Lupa? Whoop, Fiora? Charlotte, glad you could join me, I guess. But anyway, what's up, Lupa? Hades Beetle, all-seeing eye, and some potent brog poison? All here, fantastic. Do your friends mind waiting a little while? Yeah, sure, no problem, I guess. Managed to make Grampy Pond's secret Napon elixir. Grampy Pond drank it every day. He said it for his health. I went first to take some of this elixir to Grampy Pond. And so, we grabbed the secret Napon elixir. And now, considering that we've restored part of Colony 6, I'm assuming we can probably find this Napon we're looking for here. So, with all that being said, let's head on over to Colony 6 and see if we can't find this Napon that she is talking about. And I actually think it needs to be daytime. Indeed it does. Nope, that is the area map. And it's not what I want, but I do want it to be daytime. And sure enough, her Grampy Pond is Satata. Satata, know that smell. Friends carry secret Napon elixir? Friends got that back at Frontier Village, am I wrong? Well then. She remembers everything Satata taught her about our secret elixir. Tell her not to worry about me. She is capable of finding out secrets of Makna without me. Alright, so I think I know exactly where we need to go. So once again, I'll meet you guys back over with Lupa. Alright, once again back over here with Lupa. You met my Grampy Pond? That's fantastic. I'm so happy to hear you well. I'm glad everything worked out. All's well that ends well. Grampy Pond Satata spoke about secrets of Makna. I'll find out the truth behind these secrets. Alright, so with that quest is complete. But now speaking of secrets of Makna, Lupa indeed has another quest for us. There's some really ancient ruins in Makna. I want to do some research there, but no, the door will not open. That doesn't sound good. I agree, so why don't we try to help? Yeah, I don't want to just leave them like this, you know? I was hoping you would say that. Have friends ever been to ruins? That's where I want to do some surveying. Alright, so grab 3 ancient documents from various locations in Makna Forest. So this is Mystery of Makna Ruins 1. Which obviously means if they're numbered, there must be more than one quest. I guess a little bit of a spoiler there. But anyway, I need 3 ancient documents in order to open door. Unlikely somewhere in Makna Forest. Do your best to find them, friends. No problem. Leave it to me. Yeah, let's give it a roll. Alright, so obviously, these are going to be marked on our map. At least, kind of, sort of. Let's see. Our quickest warp point is probably the waypoint beacon. So, we've actually seen one of these item orbs. They're going to be a red item orb, obviously. It's a special item just for a quest. We've seen one of these already once before. So, I'm actually going to cross over the bridge out here, and I'll meet you guys on the other side of the river below to find that first red item orb. Alright, so after crossing bridge number 2, the first red item orb is going to be right over here. This is one we mentioned way back when we first came to Makna. So this is the first of 3 ancient documents. And the next one is actually right back across the bridge. I'm actually not going to skip traveling this one because it's right down there below. You can see that little kind of alcove, or a little bit of like a cave there by the water. It's actually right down there. So I don't see any reason to like cut this out, because I mean we're like literally right here. We move quick enough. Oh, I can't actually jump off here. I have to jump off the land for some reason. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I thought you could easily fall off these things, but oh well. As long as we take a leap of faith, we should hit the water just before hitting the ground, and I landed literally just before hitting the ground. That's pretty proud of myself. That was pretty incredible. But anyway, there's the second ancient document, and then the third one is going to be up here near the pod landing site. I think technically it's a little closer if we warp to the landmark that leads into Valak Mountain, but I mean honestly at this point it really cares. I'm close enough as it is. And I guess it doesn't really matter. So if we walk right down over here in the back corner over here, as you can see on our map, past all these giant, oh look at his face, are quite creepy actually. I mean, we definitely just phased through his hand, but whatever. There's the third ancient document. So with all of that, we can now head back to Lupa once more. So I'll meet you guys over there. Alright, hello Lupa. Friends, got the ancient document? Show me. The key to deciphering this lies in another document. I should be able to read this. I can decipher it right away. Come back to me shortly. And that quest is complete. Though coming back to you shortly means literally talking to you as soon as possible. So, yeah, Lupa obviously has the second part of this quest for us. I know how to open the door of the Makna Ruins. Ancient document said to recite the prayer in front of the ruins. Do friends want to try to delve deeper into Mystery of the Ruins? Well, obviously, so we need to recite the prayer in front of King Agni's tomb. And if you'll remember, we've actually been there once before. We actually visited that area very quickly before heading off towards Valak Mountain. So we actually do know. So we need to recite the prayer out of the tablet in front of King Agni's tomb, and the door should open. And then we need to go inside and look around for Lupa. Basically do a survey for her, I guess. Alright, so let's head off. I don't see much of a reason to cut ahead or anything. We have a warp point that's literally right on top of King Agni's tomb. So, yeah, let's do this. Alright, so as soon as the game will load in, there we go. We can recite this in front of the tablet seal, and when we do, simply by pressing the A button, apparently that recites the prayer for us. the door opens. And so when you go in and look around, and ooh, this doesn't look too great. It's a lot of Ignas, but they've been unalived. There's also some Makna Antals here, though they're a bit underleveled for us. You could have technically done this on your first trip through this area, but and these enemies would have been about the same level that you are now, and they'd have been much tougher. But we also meet Brutal Gravar, who, much like the unique monster we fought earlier, he's also a unique monster, has a instant death spike attack. So for this quest to be complete, we actually do need to take down this monster, because we need to check out the actual tomb here. So we need to be super careful here. As I say, I'm hoping Fiora, with all of her high damage there, can draw some of the aggro while I use kind of spam arts. Got a break there, though I don't think she can do any sort of thing with that. That didn't do much. Oh. We've all been toppled, and yeah, decapitate her once again. Instant death. Need to be careful. Get up. Come on. Uh-oh. This is not good. Though, oh, yeah, we get up, and yeah, now he's instantly going to miss because we're way too high of a level. Our agility is just too high. He uses a decapitator, and he just misses. The King's Roar. I believe that puts him in an enraged state. But it doesn't really matter. We've taken care of him anyway. We get over to this chest. What do we get from it? Probably nothing pretty crazy, to be honest. But yeah, let's investigate. Doesn't look like I can open the giant's coffin, but I can feel a draft coming from a gap below the coffin. We should go back and tell Lupa. Alright, so yeah, if we try to examine it, it's too heavy to open. Alright, so we need to simply just head back to Lupa and tell her what we found. So I'll meet you guys back in Frontier Village once again. Lots of traveling back and forth today, but we'll speak with Lupa once again. So, friends found a huge coffin inside the ruins. This indication that these giants, ruin of the ancient giants. Friends felt a breeze blow from underneath the coffin. So, something may lie beyond the coffin. Right, I'll have to come up with a way of finding out. Now we have the evidence that the ancient giants lived in Makna. This is wonderful. And that's going to complete quest number 2, Mystery of Makna Ruins 2. And of course, Lupa is going to have another quest for us. And I guess she'll never be able to tell what the name of this quest is. Right, I've come up with the way to solve the next mystery. You fine warriors should have no problem moving the coffin. And this is, of course, Mystery of Makna Ruins 3. So we need 3 lots of Aqueous Andos oil from Flavel Andos at Air of Sea, which we haven't actually fought at any point. And we need 3 lots of Algora sap from Sap Cave in Makna Forest as well. Alright, so we just said that, and she'll blend them together to make an oil that we can use to move the coffin. So first things first, I want to grab that item from Makna Forest since we're kind of close by. What you're going to do is actually want to head to the Napon Arch. And from here, you don't actually get this from an enemy. Instead, what you want to do is we want to turn around and head back towards like the contaminated area over here that we first found Melia stranded in all that time ago. It's been quite a long time now. Well, it's been a very long time actually. And right over here, where these brogs are, these Makna brogs, you'll notice that the icons on our map are showing up here, and that's because behind this brog, actually, you can't squeeze by him. So we'll just have to fight him ourselves, though it shouldn't take too much. Yeah, there we go. The big brog is down. Right behind him is a small cave, and this is the Sap Cave, and I'm surprised this isn't some sort of... yeah, there's all 3 things of Algora Sap, but I'm surprised this isn't a secret area. I know I never found this place on my first playthrough, because, I mean, it's pretty well hidden. It's, like, literally just stuck behind a brog, and so, it's a pretty interesting thing. But, now we actually need to head to Arid Sea and fight those Andos, which should be on some of the hovering reefs. So, I'm gonna head off to some of these hovering reefs, fight these Andos, and I'll meet you guys back, Well, actually, you know what? First of all, I'll show you off what these Andos look like. They're similar to the enemies we fought inside of, well, it's been a while since we've been here, but inside the tomb over there, the High Intia tomb, way off over that way. Man, it's been a long time since we've been to Earthsea. But I guess it's nice that we're taking in this view, I guess, or whatever. But these Andos, yeah, there's like one here on this island. They're very similar to those enemies, and even the ones that we fought way, way back at the beginning of our adventure. And I pointed these guys out when we first came to this area because of how they look like the enemies we fought way at the beginning of our adventure. But let's see if we got one of those items. We didn't, but apparently we're going to need that sturdy armor for something else much later on. 6 pieces, that's going to be kind of crazy. And he's something about a deciphering machine. Anyway, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to continue to fight these guys around Earthsea. And I'll meet you guys once I'm done fighting. So guys, I came all the way back to Alchemoth to speak with Galdo here, because we can actually trade for these the Aqueous Andos oil that we need. So let's say we do that instead. I just wanted to show that off. And so we only need 3 of these, but I wanted to show that you could do this. You only need 3-star affinity, and if you've been following along with me, you should have that as well. So yeah, of course, I just want to point that out, and I'll meet you guys back in Frontier Village. Alright, so once again, what's up, Lupa? Now I have all the materials to make lubricant oil. We must mix the Algor sap with Aqueous Andos oil thoroughly. That will give us a smooth lubricant oil. And once again, the screen fades to black. I've done that like 3 times in this entire quest. But anyway, friends, you still have a coffin, then it should move easily. I look forward to hearing what lies beyond the coffin. And with that, the quest is complete. And I do believe he's got one more for us. And no, it happens automatically, and we must accept it like it's required, I guess. But we don't know what our reward will be, but we have Mystery of Makna Ruins 4, and simply just using the oil on the coffin. Oh, sure got a level up. Sweet. Let's say, I guess we head off for the coffin to see what lies behind the tomb, I guess. So we can simply just head over here, and now the unique monster shouldn't be there anymore. Oh, I was supposed to say the door is shut, but yeah, it'll open up when we get close, and collision was being weird, and but now we can go inside, so we're doing just fine. But I was supposed to say, that's really weird. It's not gonna even let us in there, and I was like, well, that's a little strange, but alright. But yeah, then the collision was really weird, but whatever. So we simply just use this. It turns out there is something underneath the coffin, so we head down inside. There's some item orbs and things like that. There's a chest here. We can examine it, and we can actually open it up. And we have Eater Records and Battle Soul. I do want to show those off, but first things first, let's investigate here. There's only a treasure chest in the center of a small room. Let's go and tell Lupa. Well, I hope Lupa didn't want any of the stuff out of that chest, because we kind of just stole it for ourselves. But I will cover what that does in just a moment. But first, let's once again head back to Frontier Village and meet with Lupa. Since we're already on the way there, I guess, I'm not going to cut ahead. We're close enough anyway that it doesn't really matter. Because all we have to do is take these stairs here, and then like this right over here, and then Lupa's like literally right over here. And sure enough, there she is. So, for the final time, what's up, Lupa? So friends find a small room under the coffin, and a single treasure chest inside. It may have been a custom of the giants to build this secret room. These very intriguing results. But we'll let friends have the contents of the treasure chests. Lupa has no interest in riches, and friends may find them useful. Please take this piece of giant's treasure too. It's an old family heirloom. I finished studying it. Friends might find a use for it. I told Grumpy Pond I would solve the riddle to King Agni's tomb. Now I have fulfilled that promise. Alright, and that quest is complete, and for that, we're going to get the Heart of the Giants. Which you may remember way back when we first visited Torwash. we got the Daring of the Giants. And so this is the second item of those. And whoa, 10,000 experience. That's kind of a lot. But I want to specifically go into this arts tab because Shulk, you've learned a new Monado art from the records. So yeah, we also have a new art manual. So yeah, the Eater records allows us to learn a brand new Monado art. Pretty insane. And of course, that book allows us to upgrade Battle Soul to level 10. Personally, I'll probably never do that because I pretty much never use Battle Soul. But yeah, Shulk learns an entirely new Monado art. This Monado power consumes enemies, including any buffs. So it removes buffs from an enemy if once it's hit, and then also do bleed damage as well. And so yeah, I definitely did not find this on my first playthrough, and so I definitely thought there was just an empty slot in your Monado arts. But no, you can really find a Monado art out in the world. And so this kind of just shows you that it's important to try to go out for like 100% completion. That's like kind of important actually. Really, really cool stuff. And ooh, Dunban's got a brand new art. And I do want to show this off at some point. I don't know which of these I like more. I don't know if I like Spirit Breath or Serene Heart. I think I like Spirit Breath more because I want to equip this. You'll notice it is a topple art. Obviously, the green color gives it away. But it's super cool in the fact that when you finish off an enemy with this move, which means you kill an enemy, all the enemies that you're fighting in the area will be suffered. Oh my goodness, will suffer a forced topple. They don't have to be. They don't have to suffer from break. If you kill an enemy with this move, all the enemies around you will automatically be toppled. It is an insane art, especially if you're fighting a group of enemies and you're a little bit of a pickle. It's really good. Of course, unless you're fighting an enemy with topple spike, but that's a different story, obviously. But yeah, so I would say we've done quite a lot this episode. However, there is one more thing that I want to take care of, and it's actually way over here at the Agni tablet. So once we kind of load in here, I've noticed that this game, even as a definitive edition on the Switch, still takes a while to load. They updated the graphics, but when you have when you update graphics even on a better console, maybe even still, I guess the game sometimes has a hard time loading. But even still, with all that, what instead I need to do is I need to add Melia to the party because we've got a heart-to-heart here. And this is Fallen Brethren. Something bothering you, Melia? Forgive me, Shulk. I'm not myself today. Well, what's wrong? It happened before I met you. In this spot, my 4 protectors laid down their lives for me. Really? I didn't know. Was it when you fought the Telethia? Yes, until that day, the 4 of them accompanied me everywhere. They were true friends to me. I grieve for them deeply. They sound like great people. They were indeed. I've spent the bulk of my life hidden away in the Imperial Villa. They took care of me for all that time. It must have been close. It's sad to lose people like that. Shulk, will you help me? I want to give them a proper sending off. Of course, we'll do it together, you and me. Thank you, Shulk. My fallen brethren, I promise to live my life to the fullest. Look over me as I journey on. It was kind of fitting that it was raining during that. Yeah, pretty sad little heart-to-heart, but also pretty nice to see Shulk and Melia, still, being best buds, even though Fiora's back, and obviously any sort of romantic connections there, probably gone, so I guess we can all say poor Melia to that one. But anyway, we've done quite a lot this episode. We learned about the mystery of the Makna ruins and got a brand new Monado art. And so yeah, that's pretty cool, I'd say. We discovered King Agni, or King Agni, whatever, Agni's tomb or whatever. But mainly the Monado art. That was pretty much what this entire episode was about. But anyway, enough of me rambling on. I think this is as good a place as ever to end off this episode. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But listen, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.